To wealth, okay? Y'all, I've been sitting here, ugh, just, I, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to come on or not today. I know that I wanted to, but I just didn't, I don't know, just in between. So, you know, first and foremost, let me welcome any new subscribers, anybody just new here watching. Even if you're not a subscriber and you're just watching, welcome. Okay, my name is Ashley. Um, as you can see, it's Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. We direct straight towards wealth, which is our currency. Our currency. That's the true wealth. Our energy, which is the currency. Um, it's so many different things. There's so many different messages coming through. So we're gonna try to not make this one long, but get to the key points of things. But we're just gonna follow the divine and follow the essence of the energy that's circulating within this message. Okay, that the message is circulating within. It's very divine energy, and I'm picking up on. Okay, high quality. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes we get lost in um, what things should look like, or what they should be, or how it should be, or how it's supposed to be because of our level of consciousness, you know. And in reality, things aren't really what they seem, you know. And so many, you know, listen, so many it's so many individuals that listen to the dogma, you know, and the delays of the self-righteous. My bad, I heard something. And so before I get all the way into the message, I want to let you guys know that when you come here, you are on a secure line. Um, I'm going to do things a little different tonight. It's 10:14 where I am. And it is time for the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to stand in the truth. The power of the tour. Everything will come together. Just sit back and listen, right? If you can't stay, it's okay. You can always come back. Usually they do. They usually always come back. Anyways, so we're going to tap into the energy. I had seen 1010, so 1010 can be significant. Also, stop being afraid of the truth, Stop being afraid of the truth, okay? That is something that has been repetitionally, am I saying the word right? It repetitionally happening in your inner world. I would say in your inner world, it's been a repetition thing that's been happening, where you have to remind yourself not to be afraid because of how your ability to encounter source from within has been so I would say based on theology, and maybe you not fully understanding but forming with that ethnic of yourself. Okay, all right, so I'm hearing proper, like it's a containment proper containment that one once was under, where your energy had to be contained. Because, and this is not for everybody, okay? This message is not for everybody, all right? Where your energy had to be contained because of the influence of it, okay? Because of the influence of your ability to understand the creation of the ability of you to understand the creations of the universe, right? And also the powers that be and the laws, all right? So whoever I'm speaking to, you are very wise, you are ahead of your time, you are very knowledgeable of what's going on around you and within you. So you have now, you know, where you see in the description box where it says the power tower. And I'm like, what does that? I'm not gonna say where that came from, right? But I got that from a very special place, right? But the power tour, the detours, okay, is very significant to your growth, your evolution, all right, you evolving. And as you can see, it say 100. It's like a 100, and it got the, is that the Statue of Liberty? Okay, which coincides with or points directly towards the false, the falsehood of sacrificing and sacrificial. Okay, so that the power tour is giving me, because at first, y'all, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm like, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it, right? The power tour. Those that this message is for is directly connected to the inner child, right? You have access. Okay, you have access to the inner child, and you are aware of what's not helping the evolution of the planet. So the profiling of the power that many want, or many choose to conceive, or many choose to sought, you know that the power lies within. The power lies within the child, right? The closest to source, right? Who many of you look toward as God, Christ, the child, right? There are many afraid to speak. There are many that's afraid to speak. When they are subconsciously met with the truth by way of seeking. You see, if you watch me, right, and if you watch any other reader, if you are aware There's no way that you can unsee what you've seen. But you will deny, or you'll go back into that comfort place because of fear of the truth. Okay, so evergreen can be significant. Let's get into the cards. The first cards that I wanted to, another thing too I've been picking up as well, I want to let you all know that for those, for you that really like, I'm going to tell you, your reaction is everything. Okay? And don't be ashamed or be afraid and have fear striking you because you reacted in a way that you knew better beforehand. Because nobody can predict or say how you should respond in a situation that rises, that sets within you or upon you. Okay? Please don't believe or think that source, your soul, you as source, as a walking vessel, right, will reject you or will leave you out in the cold or will discipline you harshly or discipline you in a way where you feel abandoned because you responded in a way that could have been different or may have been better. No, that is your response, right? That's your response, whether if it's a response of anger or whatever the case may be. Now follow me, you guys, because what I am doing right now is I am leveling, I am helping level you up to where you don't fall to the minority or superiority of the power tour. Because the power tour says that you need to be perfect. The power tour sits doormat and watches and study your DNA, study your biological chemistry, has done all of that and knows exactly who you are, what you like and what you do not, how you were defeated, how your fathers were defeated, how your mothers were defeated, and how to defeat you. There's nothing new under the sun. You must hold position. You must hold your position. Yes, fear will come. Yes, anger will come. Yes, all of these different things, even hate will come out of your mouths for others. Even hate will come out of those that have an open path and open access within source. Preferably those who have access to the childlike energy within oneself, right? I'm hearing something about Proverbs as well. They want you to read the Bible. Proverbs. Somebody. Now this could be Proverbs 19. I don't know what it is, but I'm just seeing that. It could be Proverbs 10:10 too, because those numbers came out. I'm hearing one and done. One and done. One and done. So, let's see. The live stream is about, what is it about? Channeling. I'm channeling, y'all. Give me a minute. It's a trip how the stats of somebody. Okay, so let me okay, hold on, y'all, because it's a lot coming through. Hold on. Let me see. This shit is, look, let me tell you, this shit is serious. Okay? This shit is really serious, you guys, right now. Where are you at in the world? Where are you at? What are you, like, what are you leaning towards? Let me just go. Like I said, I'm gonna keep going. This is gonna be messages to oneself. Let's see. It says, I embrace positivity and let any negative thoughts drift away. It says, I am calm, composed, and in control of my reactions. What did I just say? Your actions. Your actions, how you respond, your actions. And I want to say this too, right? It takes time for one to, because there's a lot of young individuals who want to know who they are. It's almost like they're in such a rush to be in control and to have power, when when the ebbs and flow of life just flow, right? But like so many don't know because of all of the, I would say the nucleus, which is also implanted within us. We have a nucleus within us, which is a part of our biological format of our bodies, right? It's loud. So it's very loud. It's just, I'm hearing a lot of loudness, like a lot of loudness. So whoever this resonate with, and I don't feel like this is for like this, what I'm finna say right now, I don't feel like this is for those that have, or that are in a space of, I'm not going to necessarily say peace, but that's what one would say, peace, but in a space where you are getting confirmations, where you are being, guided, and shown true facts, like, like, it's like, and it's you, it's all you, like, it's all you. This is coming from you being patient with yourself, The true seeker seeks from within, right? Because as you seek from within, you see the parasites. You see the parasites within that need to be distinguished. Is it distinguished? Is that the right word? It's like it's distinguished, like not distinct, but like extinguished, like that needs to be eliminated. Let's say eliminated. And it's you can compose yourself because you know what's going on inside of you. You know what needs to be changed. You know what you need to do, whether if that be changing the way you eat, pulling back from certain things, creating a new space where there's a new frequency that can't be penetrated. Being selfish with you, right? Being proactive with the energy, right? Being proactive with the energy, but mainly proactive with within oneself, right? Let's see, because I feel like I'm talking too much. Let me see. This is, I choose to let go of whatever I cannot control, okay? So these are, yeah, so very much so aligned with stop being afraid of the truth. Why do you want to know? I'm at peace with who I am. I trust my inner wisdom to guide me towards peace. Now, when you, okay, so for those of you that can resonate with those messages that come from within, because that's where those messages come from. Those that can resonate with these messages, you're able to shift and move through the murky waters, right? So mind you, the murky waters is at play right now, right? It's very murky right now, right? I go forward with a light and happy heart. From pain past, it don't say that. From pain past and trauma is what I'm hearing. It don't say that on here, but when I just heard, I mean, well, after I read this, it says I go forward with a light and happy heart. That's what I heard. From pain, trauma. There's so many that, man, the healing, man, it's like, this shit, it's a lot going on, all right? I want you guys to know, too, when you come over here that you are on a secure line, all right? You on a secure line with Source, all right? And, yeah. You on a secure line with Source anytime you hear. It's not even no talking, like, about or going back and forth, all of these different platforms. I'm seeing social media. I'm seeing many people go viral. You know, conversations and things like that. It's a trip because it's shit that's for some people and then it's shit that's not for some people. You know what I'm saying? It's like your uproar, because I'm seeing a roar, I'm seeing a lion, right? So you could be a Leo, or you could have fire highly in your chart, or you could just be on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? With whatever it is that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, there's a difference in your energy, and nobody can quite pinpoint it because it's sacred, right? It's like this energy is not hiding or anything. It's more so of instincts, what people think they have, right? Let's see. It's something about, it's crazy because I was hearing that earlier. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm not even going to say it. The children, the children, the children. A lot of you guys are going through. Okay, so let me not say a lot of you guys. Okay, so there's very few, because it's very few. Okay, 144 can be significant. There's very few that's going through power struggle. It's like a power struggle inside. It's almost like you're unsure about what it is that what you're feeling. And the uncomfortability of it makes you second guess what it is. Because to the world, I'm not gonna say everybody, but let's say to majority, it's not, to a majority they shine upon it, they look upon, but that, I feel like things have happened in your life to where, like, what you're feeling is real. You know what you're feeling is true. And you know that if you see me looking to the side, y'all, I'm looking at my note, pulling energy. You know that like you don't abuse power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not an abuse of power. All right? You could be a divine feminine, a divine masculine, and you don't abuse of power, but you've been around so many individuals that abuse their power or try to abolish. I'm like seeing someone try to stone someone with their belief, with their power. You know what I'm saying? And you have required many of lifetimes. You've required many a lifetimes of knowing wow, of knowing the archetypes. Yeah, wow. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are very aware of the archetype that measure the divine, that measure the archetype that goes and measure. Because you can never measure the great mother. You can never measure the father. Okay? And if anybody want to know who I'm talking about, you can ask me. I ain't talking about what everybody else talking about. I always say that, but I'm not going to get into that. Instead of, and while they measure, It's only for power. It's only for what they can find out or what they know. Information. So a lot of you guys have had a lot of, and still do. You could feel it. You could pick up on it. Monitoring. A lot of monitoring. Right now, in this time, right now, 1010, it's completing cycles, and also the pushback, the boomerang is coming back fast, and you seeing like, damn, and you having to take your time to move out of those spaces where they seek power, where they feed off of power. Okay, let me see. Where they feed off of power. And they're unavailable for the present. And being that they're unavailable for the present, what they seek and what they eat could never benefit you. It could never benefit your flesh, because they eat of the flesh. Right? Okay, so it's something about New York as well. So it's something about New York. Which I've been getting messages about that. But let's see, what are we asking Spirit? Let's see what Spirit just we just gonna let Spirit speak to us and guide us, and plant seeds where seeds need to be planted. But it's something about New York. Something about somebody flattering, okay? Flattering you. Flattering you to, it could be flattering you for you to keep you comfortable. Something about you being comfortable. Okay, let's see. Okay. So the 7 of Cups. Somebody pineal gland. Something about somebody pineal gland. It's a trip because I was illusions. Deception and illusions. There's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of different illusions, okay? There's a lot of deception. It's like I'm seeing, like, these were the first cards that I pulled, right? And when I pulled these cards, and when I did pull them, I said that these are, this is you. This is the embodiment of you speaking forth these things, right? Right? Speaking forth these things, creating your reality, right? Positively, productively, even though there's so much chaos going around. We need to do this. We need to speak forth truth, right? All right? And be positive and create our own words of encouragement. Create our own prayers, all right? Some of you guys are. Some of you guys are going off of other things, or but you are being you are being advised to seek balance, to get to the truth, so that you can have one foot on the ground and a toe in the water, right? Because the waters are powerful, but there are the illusions. Okay, we got the 9 of Cups. Lots of cups, emotions. There's a lot of, and see, this is another thing too, because this can be dealing with family as well. This could be dealing with family, you know, ancestral history. I'm hearing collaboration. Okay. I'm also hearing crimination. I'm also hearing craftsmanship. So knowing, knowing, craftsmanship and knowing. Okay, we got the Four of Wands that came out. I'm going to take these. We got the Four of Wands. The Five of Wands. Okay. The Emperor. We got the Emperor. And then we got the Ace of Cups. These aren't illusions. These aren't illusions. These aren't just illusions. Those aren't just illusions. Those are real situations that's happening. Those are real situations that's happening that's going to determine your forward movement, that's going to affect your forward movement based on how you react. If you even react or respond. Some of these, wow, some of these are mimicking falsehood. Which falsely creates, wow, some of these. So it's options. It's the options. It's options. Is, I want you guys to look at this, right? You see all these different cups? You got a cup with a snake in it. You got a cup with a white cloth with red over it. It's a head coming out. It's a child. It's a wreath. You see? All of these different things. You got one with some type of kind of lizard or something coming out. It's false. Okay. With the Nine of Cups, the four of Wands, speaking of a union, and then the seven or the five of Wands, right before the Emperor, like you're fighting for, like and this is like like emotionally, you know, emotionally, you're fighting for something that at least in this lifetime you were unaware of. So it's something that you're lacking where you don't fully understand that even though someone may come, or even though there may be a cup, a full cup, that full cup may not be the best option just because you're thirsty. Or those cups may not be the best option if you don't know what come or what that cup was created from. Because each cup came from somewhere. And it's like it's so many different offers that's coming towards you. But you already got the 9 of cups. So you know what it's like having cups. And how, and the importance of protecting the cups. Because we know that there are illusions, poison that can be put in the cups that could take everything. So that's what the fight is about. That's what the fight with the 4 of Wands and the 5. So 45 can be significant. Okay. The Emperor. So give me something on... Give me something on the 7 of Cups. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I'm taking that. Hold on. Wow, I'm so mad that just happened. I just seen the Moon card. The Moon, I just literally seen the Moon card. And that's when I did this. The Moon card. You know, the Moon card talks about illusion, delusion, deception. Things that you can't see. Things that you've created in a place of fear. Connections that you've had that have not been cleared. Wow. So the Moon card is significant, you guys. Yeah. All right. So the 7 of Wands. Okay, so if you're a divine feminine, because we got masculines out here. A lot of masculine energy out here. If you are a divine feminine that has chosen to rise in the divine feminine era energy, you have been moved. You have been moved. Okay? Protected from this false illusion. Because you already know what it is. You're actually helping from this false illusion. I was finna, bro, I can't make this shit up. From this false illusion, and you're absolutely helping the King of Cups in a downright. You're absolutely helping the King of Cups. But the King of Cups don't see that. The King of Cups don't, the King, so someone could have you can have, the King of Cups can be a younger sibling, child, someone that's stuck in their ways, someone who, I'm really picking up on this masculine energy, like, it's imperative for them to live up to some type of kind of facade. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wow. And again, the Four of Wands. Okay, so whoever this King of Pentacles is, it's a younger individual, okay? Between the ages of maybe, let's say 24, 25, 36, 37, 38, 39. But mentally, much younger, maybe, you know, possibly. But, wow. Yeah. Again, look at that same card, the four, wait, hold on. Or the Four of Wands, yeah. And the Four of Wands came out again as the King of Cups underneath. Term. Whatever you think you know, whoever this resonate with, look, let me tell you something, because there's so many different players on the board, all right? It's so many different players on the board. And another thing, too, I also had wrote down about pride, right? Pride. Something about pride. Something about your pride. Okay? And this could, this is this King of Cups. Okay? You're upset that things ain't gonna be your way. Okay? Or things can't go your way, but you want to control the outcome. But you are getting many signs that, and many things are happening in your life that's telling you to withdraw, hold, stop. Because you're being, you're being manipulated. The energy is being manipulated. It's almost like, you feel me, like it's different stories that's happened over time where, you know, certain energies have access to you to see if you will bend, to see if you will give in, to see if you will betray yourself. Not betray anyone else or anything else, but betray yourself. And now that we have this, because we got two women on the board. Give me some more. We got two women on the board. I'm hearing that has to be protected. Yeah. The Nine of Swords. That have to be protected. That will be protected. Somebody's being, it's not, I mean, it's so many different, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Emperor. Father and oneself. Fathering oneself. What is that? Whatever that sounds like to you, but that's what I'm hearing. Fathering oneself. So somebody has father wounds. Okay? Could be so many. Some father wounds. Like who hasn't had father wounds? But father wants to pursue your healing. Father, it's an energy. Because father's not bitter. Father's not bitter. Father can't be deceived by power and illusions. Father cannot be deceived by power or illusions. This Nine of Swords and this Ace of Wands is a decision. Somebody has a decision to make. Somebody has some it's going that you're thinking, you like, okay, I got this. And if I involve this, or if you're trying to make a decision that this is for a masculine too. Okay, and if it resonates as a divine feminine and you are heavy in your masculine energy, listen up. Okay, because spirit is telling you, your higher self is telling you that this is not something that you want to embark on. It's already brought sleepless nights by way of the decisions that you've made and trying to pursue something that you were supposed to I don't know, something that you were supposed to, I'm not saying I don't know, like I don't know, but I want to make sure I put this in the right way. Something that you were supposed to, something that you had already had access to and were pursuing. You already were pursuing the dynamic of the home because you were in the home. You were a young man in the home pursuing being a son, a child. But the victory that you had sought out, the victory that you had sought out, and it's a trip how I'm pointing this way. When in this way, there's the first card that came out was the deceit of illusion, right? That forever changed you. It forever changed you. Whatever happened over there, or whatever's happening over there, there will be much more. Whoever this Nine of Swords is, this looking to control the outcome of a situation, or this heavily wow, I don't there ain't, look, and let me tell you something. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck, and we got the Emperor out. Now, it's I'm not gonna say that it's rare, because it's been happening for the Emperor to come out, or the Empress with the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress. It's and the Ace of Cups. Somebody's in heavy thought, like you're not, like you're in heavy, and it's not gonna resonate with everybody, okay? So it's so many different players on the board. It really is. You want peace. You want peace. But peace only comes to those that create peace within. Like, you have to harness that gift, that power, you know? As soon as you make a decision, I was even thinking about, going through that, like, like, you have to make a decision or a choice, like, on temperance. The temperance came out. It's like shit is all over the place. Things are everywhere. Shit all over the place. Like, I see this, I know this, and you know what I'm saying? I want to do this, and I'm just here. I'm just really, like, focus on the focus on your major parts. The major parts of you are the parts of you that no one else can tell you about, not even your mother or your father. Focus on the battle within so that you can create heaven within your home. Because this right here, on this side over here, something wants to bleed you dry. There's an energy that's out for blood. There's an energy that's out for blood that you are directly connected to. This could be someone that you once shared, someone that you shared with, someone that you once, somebody that you are connected to. It could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be, you know what I'm saying? It could even be an individual that's connected to your energy, and you don't even know that they got hooks in on you, and they making you think that, hey, it's peace and it's treaty, but it's really not. Trying to convince you that there's life over where they are, and it's not. It's not. Trying to convince you in any way that they can. Even trying to convince you in a way where they're not speaking to you physically or, verbally, or dealing with you physically, but they're speaking through in the ethers, okay, telepathically. Not knowing that the very hook, oh my goodness, not knowing that the very hook that they've I'm gonna hold that back. Look at y'all. Remember I was telling you the moon card? Look at that. I couldn't find it, but look at the moon card, right? With is this the Nine of Pentacles? With the Nine of Pentacles. The moon card with the Nine of Pentacles. With the Four of Wands. This Four of Wands in this reading is not the Four of Wands that's up here. Okay, because Four of Wands came out 2 times. But it's 2 different ones. Further giving you, showing you what it is that I'm talking about and what they're putting down. Because this Four of Wands has masks. They not who you think they is. But you know them. But they not who you think they is though. And look what they came. Look what's surrounding them though. The Nine of Pentacles and the Moon. Look what's surrounding them. Look at how those energies, those two energies, them two energies, that's some, you know what I'm saying? Whoever this is, this is at the top deck. Okay, so this is at the top deck. And this is in the middle of the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands that I showed earlier, right? These cards. And then the Emperor and the Empress is on the other side. They're trying to protect you from something, okay? You're being protected from something that you have a lack of knowledge on or information. There ain't enough. I'm not even gonna say there ain't enough. But you're still going through, it's a decision that's got to be made. But this is all about control. I mean, well, an aspect of it is about control. Falsehood. And once you get past the false, because with the Nine of Pentacles, she's here to hook everybody, to put everybody on that hook. She sees everything. You see the bird? Her eyes is open. She's watching. Nine, 10. Oh, and even though she's sitting, it's like she's sitting like with you. Like it's an energy that's sitting with you like this, like expel, dispel. There's a lot of spells that's been threw around and all of that shit, but you don't necessarily have to Two of Swords. A lot of spells has been thrown around. Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. I keep seeing all these aces. The Musician. I keep seeing all these aces. These aces. I might need to go on a fucking vacation or something like. Okay, clarify. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the temperaments. Clarify the temperance. Ten of Wands in an upright. Wow. What the fuck? I can't make this shit up. And the fucking Nine of Pentacles in the downright. Wait, no, this is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles in the downright. Y'all have to excuse me, right? The Seven of Pentacles in the downright. Who's ever, okay, somebody's being summoned in, all right? Being summoned in, or it's not even R, being summoned in. Somebody, it's a test, okay? It's a test. Wow, look it. Oh, shit. Man. This shit strike up a nerve. Because somebody's been watching. Somebody's been watching. I feel like this is so deep as to where, like, this is like generational. This shit is like, this go deep into someone's bloodline. A father's man. I feel like whoever this is, though, really truly wants peace and want happiness, you know? But at the same time, there's a disconnection from the divine feminine. There's a disconnection. And when there's a disconnection from the divine feminine, there's a disconnection from the truth. There's a disconnection from, because when we think about it, and we think about the divine feminine, right? And I want to be very clear on this, okay? Because every feminine energy is different, and we all have our own, roles that we play in the great scheme of things. But this energy that I'm picking up on is divine, and it's cross-examining this male figure. It's cross-examining the integrity of the energy. It's cross-examining the things that's taking place with the divine feminine energy on this physical plane that you've had. So as this masculine, as this King of Cups, what took you down this road? What made you go down this road? All of these different things are playing, you know what I'm saying? Sleepless nights, overthinking. You know what I'm saying? Just oversaturated with negative energy, or things that don't even belong to you, that you've welcomed in, or that you've accepted, or that you feel is acceptable because you've seen it, be alterated. Which is altering your vision, right? Because it's like you're doing all of this, but what are you doing it for? You don't even know why you're living. You don't know why you don't know why you're living. You don't know why you're doing what you're doing. I don't care what it is that you're doing, because whoever it is, you're doing something. You're working towards something. You're doing something. But like, I don't know if you want an easy payoff, if you long for something more than what it is that you're doing, some type of kind of validation, some type of kind of, you know, acknowledgement. You want it to be seen and shown, not even to the world, but for those that you do are not even important. You know what I'm saying? They haven't even done, they're not even doing what you're doing. And you're and you are relying on, you're relying on their words to somehow be of encouragement or proudfulness of your endeavors, but you still haven't even figured this shit out. You still struggling with what you're putting together. You're still putting it together. You're still learning the ebbs and the flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody, you young folks. Hello. And this is a divine sweet energy that's in the middle of all of this. Still sitting in the middle of all of this. Whoever this might be. This could be an aunt. This could be a mother. Either way, this is an energy that sits silently and hopes that you remember. Something about you remembering. Something about you remembering the battle and the fight that it's a trip, you guys, because this is so, how long I've been on here? I've been on here for a minute. This resonates. This message do, y'all. And it's a trip house spirit. Again, how spirits show up. Again, about your works. How spirits show up. How it's showing you feel like whoever you are, that you will have victory by way of sharing. Okay, the Temperance card. Your divine feminine energy is not, your divine feminine energy, whoever this man, this is a masculine. Okay, and then you could be a feminine heavy. This is heavy masculine energy that's rejecting the divine feminine energy that's within you. You're only operating on one system. It's a trip because you don't even I'm not even gonna say that. I ain't gonna even say that. What other messages do you have? Let's see. I'm gonna move from these cards too. The Hermit. The Hermit. One more. Wow. That's the one more. The Two of Swords. Again, the Two of Swords showing up. Again. I don't know if something triggered this. It was a decision that you made. That made you look at yourself in a way, because this is you. This is you looking at, because you may think that you have this idea about women, the feminine energy that resides in all of us, right? Our intuition, our inter-knowing, our all. What does the divine feminine, how can I say it? Gift, not even gift to us. Like, what is it that we receive when we are able to, and this is something that don't just come. This is something that we all, even me as a woman, had to, and still am learning to work with, because the energy is so strong. It's so real. It's so solid. It's you know what I'm saying? We all, it affect us all differently, right? This is why it's been erased. This is why, where it says on there, where it says the power tour, right? The power that they took, the power that we as a society has not been able to tour, as a collective has not been able to tour freely like we have been able to tour the illusion that's been created throughout time and within our lives. It's been lied on, pushed to the side. The divine feminine energy. It's been mimicked. You wouldn't be running to him. You wouldn't be running to him without the knowledge of her. So let me explain, right? Hermit came out too, but we'll talk about that, right? Because this is where we come back into, you know, Hermit, we got to go within, right? In order to fully know him, he who is, or he who claimed to be, or he who's supposed to be. When you know all of the different archetypes of who he is, she has shared with you and told you because she's experienced him. She don't need to be like him. Okay, so listen, because they've crossed up the energies of the feminine and the masculine in this reading. I'm seeing a lot of crossing, there's a lot of craftsmanship going on, and masculine out, masculine energy. I don't know why I'm hearing default. It's like a default. The mother. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm channeling. Being shown many things. There's some things I will share, and there's some things that I will not. But there has been the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Magician. Oh, wow. Yeah. Damn. Okay, so okay, so there we go. There has been many of the Devil, the Sun. There has been many of, I'm hearing masquerades, like masquerades. So is it masquerades, the Tower, confusion. 6 can be significant. The number 10 can be significant as well, which I said 10, but what is this 10 of Cups and the Devil? And I can barely show these cards, you guys, because they don't have any clothes on, and I don't want to get, you know what I'm saying? So I could show this 10 of Cups, right? And then this one came out, right? Devil card, right? Number 15 can be significant. And then the Sun card. Spirit want to speak to you. I was supposed to stop. I'm going to stop here too with these cards. The Devil and the Sun. Somebody is really peering into, or it's an energy. I'm not going to say someone because it's not a physical. It's not like somebody physically like that knows, like, okay, to be honest with you, be very honest with you, it is. It's a physical individual. But this energy has had its way with you and refused to let you go. So I'm picking up on with this Devil card. And the Devil card is not always negative or bad, but there are these chains. There are these things that bind you to this entity. And this entity's able to see the Sun very clearly. It knows what the Sun wants. It knows what the Sun needs. It knows the Sun lack, I would say, stability, and also lacks, and the Sun lacks stability because of the Devil, the Father. Is that this Devil card is masculine energy. It's the measure of good and bad, right? Because the Emperor, well, we can consider the Emperor as the measure of precise and goodwill. But this Devil card, you guys need to listen. that someone's child is being tempted. Someone's son is being tempted. Someone's son is being or has been manipulated. And because this devil energy can't have the happiness, the joy, the perks, the evolution. They can't even, they, listen, this could be a mother or a father, but I'm picking up on strong masculine energy. These cups, they will sacrifice. They will sacrifice. These are individuals that are sacrificing their children. They're sacrificing family members. They're sacrificing. These are not, they're sacrificing those that are close to them. They don't get nothing by sacrificing someone that they don't know, that they have no connections to. And the only reason why this is gonna be long, wow. The only look at and the cool part about it is this. They this energy already knew where to come to. This energy already knew to make him. Oh my goodness, this is crazy, you guys. Tapping into this energy. Wow. And then the thing about, wow. This even talks about broken homes. Like, it's like I'm seeing like a father. I'm seeing a father fall away from his way. He fell away from his ways by way of his father falling away from his ways and being infected. This is a choice though, because they've had many a choice. They have many, but then they speak. Whoever this is speaks. Whoever this devil energy is, they're close. There's somebody close. They're close. They're close. It'd be the closest ones, man. They want to have you crammed up in a space where you are dependent on them. And you don't quite see that what you have is enough and all that you need. Because if you fall to the temptation of sacrificing the masculine energy, if you fall to the temptation of sacrificing the masculine energy, you've I'm seeing someone sign. You've accepted. Ratio. It's almost like the generation, the next generation. They need more. The next generation. And the first to go is the feminine energy in front of you. The feminine energy go first. So that, and this is what's happened throughout time. The feminine energy go first. Which created fear in the masculine. And the masculine will not protect the feminine. So the energy that the masculine carry as far as the divine feminine energy that's within them is compromised. It's compromised by fear, by deception, by the interference is so many different things. And please don't, look at, because my best friend, is, but even compromising the soul's dignity. Of sexuality. Look, this is what I'm gonna say, right? And I'm gonna get out that energy. But you know what? Let me say this, right? I can't even say nothing, to be honest with you. This shit is at a TikTok. Somebody's name could be Warrant, or maybe nickname Warrant. Okay, let's pick some more cards. I've been on here for a minute. It's gonna be like a video where you can listen to in a car. Let me see. They'll just do it again. That's what I'm hearing. They'll just do it again. What is that? They'll just do it again. Every I'm telling you, man. I'm not even gonna talk shit on this one because this is so. I would say this message is so pathetic. They shine. It says mama. So 5 is significant. Someone can be an Aries, the ram. Okay, it says shine mama. I never got this card out where I read it. So I think I'm gonna read that. But yeah, no, I am. I don't think I ever read that card on here. Ever. Oh my goodness. This is crazy because I'm telling you. Came out in the downward. And I'm going to keep that animal instinct. Somebody's instincts are not. Okay? This young masculine, and it's not just young, these masculine men, or even if you are feminine energy and you just heavy in your masculine, like, you know what I'm saying, real heavy, and this is heavy masculine energy. This is heavy fucking scars of man, father wounds, heavy Aries instincts. And you are so much easier, I'm hearing you are so much easier to come after and to manipulate and deceive than the woman. It's easy to take because you feel like, because they show me, because you feel like you need this father figure. You know, or this father figure coulda, shoulda, did this, or, you know what I'm saying? Or either, oh, my mother. I don't know why I just touched it. Y'all, look at the bottom of the deck. And I was just shuffling at the, did you see this? What did I say? Father, you see. Authority. What was I just saying? What the fuck was I just saying? Wounded healer, Sekhmet, 15. I said 15 was significant, but the reason why I said that is because 15 is also connected to the devil card as well, right? The measure, the wounded healer. The wounded healer, 15, is still coming is still not, is still, hold on, I'm finna show y'all. Where is that? It's still coming to defend you in this. You're not fighting alone. You're not fighting alone. You're not in this alone. Just like they know, just like the devil is an enemy. Just like this energy, this fucking energy knows you. She knows it more than you. She's experienced and have went through things and have memory of things that you don't. But no matter how loud she yells, no matter how loud she screams, no matter how much love she shows, no matter how, you know what I'm saying? She can't make you. She can't make you and your wounds disappear. But what is she protecting you from? 15 and 15. Because really, she like, look it. Even if you do take my son out, even if you do take my daughter out, because of their blindness, because of their lack of consciousness, because of their, you know, because of the insecurities that's within them, because of whatever the fuck it is, I promise you, I will raise hell and hell. I will give hell another name. I will make you suffer for my children suffering, but guess what? The advancement of this energy does not feel. The advancement of this energy does not feel. Okay? So even though the wounded healer that understand all your pain, that understand all your trials and how that she knows what it is that you see, that you project in your mind, that template of a father. She's like, hello, this is not, it's almost like a reality, there may be a reality check that's coming. Because your instincts are not even loud enough. You want this. You want this. You want that. You want that. You want that. And it's already in you. It's always been in you. These are just archetypes outside of you to create let me see. To create an unscaled or a default within your subconscious of this is what it looks like. This is what a father looked like. This is what a mother looked like. This is what it's so many different false narratives around. When if you really go back to I was going to say geometry, but we could say geometry, or back to religion, they speak about these things. But you have to see how they speak about them and how you've been trained and misled, and how anyone that become in the physical realm has flaws and are here for whatever the reasons that they are here, but there is a truth within. You've been taken so far away from the home, placed in their homes, placed in and placed under their jurisdiction, their rules, their belief systems. What to be and what not to be, what to see and what not to see. I'm hearing permanent paralyzing to paralyze the soul. Okay, let's see, y'all. Because I've been on here for heck long. And sickness, exactly. Unknowingly keeps sickness. Yes. Because if he's sick, then he can administer it into him. And I want to tell you guys something too. And then he administered it into his child. And then, so this is how this generational, has went on. It had, and it went on and on and on. And the authority. But what man that walks this earth has authority and dimension over this earth? Not one. Which man have authority over this earth? And not fucking one. I don't care what it is in the text. That's just like saying someone has authority over my body, which give them access to my soul. Which makes me doormat to energies. It makes me doormat to energies where they can access me and use me how they want to use me. This shit is real. This shit really happened. You feel like you getting followed? You feel like somebody watching you? It's really happening. And I'm not telling you that to make you afraid, because I want you to be feared, because I don't plant seeds of fear. That's not what I came on here for. That's not what I'm here for. I don't plant. It's already enough going on to where it's like, damn, is this real? You're serious right now. You seriously want to know. This shit is serious. And the thing is, too, is like, even in the, and this is what I'm getting from this father card of authority. This child. And this is a grown adult. This is a grown man. This is what they take. This is what's up. This is what they play with. They don't give a fuck about the adult in you and what you've been through or whatever the case may be. They taking you through what you done went through. And I'm not saying, when I say this, I said they've taken you through. Okay, but you have been taken through shit because that's something that you've chosen for your life, for whatever the reason why you chose that shit, right? Before you came here. All right. Remember I said there's measures to this shit. But this energy that I'm picking up on, the authority of the father has been compromised. So the man don't know how to protect the child that's within. And once that child is gone from within, they're a victim. They become victims of the circumstances, or victims of their circumstances. I don't know how the fuck you thought you was gonna get up out of there without coming out with the child. Because once they get the child, it's nothing but coldness, darkness. And it's a trip that I say that, because once they get the child from within the man, right? Once they're able to have access, because what is the closest thing to source, to spirit, to God? What's the closest thing? What's the closest? The children. The child is. Whether if it's your child or your inner child. And in order to get, and then this is the thing too, the authority in the father is what captivate, and they know how, they know the father that's no longer there because he's been compromised knows just what to say to the son. Knows just what to say. Because he knows what he wants. He knows what he longed for. But could he ever give that to him? Could he ever truly show him? Because if he could, not even his instincts is at play. Okay, so let's keep going, right? Okay, so I said that Mama Shine. I haven't read this card before. I just want to see what this is. What's this? Let's see. Because I've been on here for a while. Let's see. So, never read this before. It says, Goddess of Shine, Gwena Bisu. Okay, Temple of Britos. Element is bush. Goddess Mama Dejambo, glitter as guardian of the lush green forest of Wana Bishu. Is Guinea. All right, Bissau. If her name sounds familiar, it is because Mama Dejambo's name was misconstructed by colonizers and replaced with the term mumbo jumbo, meaning gibberish. What the fuck? I can't make it up. Did they not? Did I not say that? Gibberish? What did they do with the divine archetypes? With the divine archetype, what did they do with the divine feminine energy? Don't play with me. Do not play with me, okay? Don't fucking play with me. I'm gonna read that shit one more time. It says, if her name sounds familiar, it is because Mama Dejambo's name was misconstructed by colonizers and replaced with the term mambo jumbo, meaning gibberish. Still she shines. Still she shines. You were born to shine. Be seen, be heard, be a movement. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. Daring to rise, the shine starts with the courage to be seen and heard. Your story matters, and someone needs to hear it. Oh, fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows, hiding and shrinking. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment. But you are not for everybody. If everyone likes you, you are not really being you. I am ready to be seen and heard. I am ready to be seen and heard. And so listen to what I'm saying, right? This ain't got nothing to do with this, right? This in this reading, this don't got nothing to do with me and me being all that I can be. This clearly said something about the colonizers and being misconstructed. An energy that's been misconstructed. But shine. It's saying you need to shine that part of you. But how can you shine that part of you if you don't know that part of you, or if you reject that part of you, or if you question that part of you, or if you doubt that part of you, that divine feminine energy, because she's emotional. So he leaves her doormat. I'm not going to be emotional. I'm not going to, but you still react. emotionally. Not knowing that the divine feminine, great Big Mama don't react. Big Mama is silent. Big Mama reacts when necessary, but it's very, very, very light. It's very short. She's an observer. She's a seer. She's a doer. She's a creator. She's a learner. She's a lover. He can't even finish building his... He can't even finish building without her. He can't even finish building because he don't know himself. He can't finish building without her because he don't know himself. The part of him that is her. Who is she? Now it's time for motherfuckers to start act exactly. Wake up and smell the coffee. Because a natural instinct shows in some kind of way that you're protected and chosen. Exactly. Exactly. To trust the instinct, to trust it, shows that you trust in yourself. Give yourself some grace, okay? From the betrayal. I had wrote something, and it was I myself, y'all, experienced father wounds. You know what I'm saying? And I done had many encounters within myself and spaces where I've had to confront that energy, you know. And what my experience has shown me and has given me and has placed me where I am now today is that it was all about balancing within myself. Because if I never experienced having a father at all and never knew a name or a date or a place, that masculine energy still resides within me. The masculine energy still resides around me. It's a familiar energy that you have that's you, where you come from. Spaces that you've shared. I was upset. I was furious. I was angry. Because of the archetype, and not because my father did anything wrong. It wasn't that. My father was murdered. You know what I'm saying? In 94 in Oakland. By people that he deemed as friends. So everybody's experience is different, but that's my experience. And then to me, I was saying, well, you being selfish. You had kids. You know, if you live by the sword, you die by it. You know, if people are afraid of you, that they're going to come after you because they're afraid, they fear you. All of these different things. And then it became a trigger. And that father wound was used to mold me into what they wanted me to be. Unknowingly for me. But see, one thing that One thing that they couldn't take from me was the love that I had. The love that I had inside. That ran so fucking deep for my father. It ran so deep. And I never gave up on knowing the true identity of me, which led me to the Father. It led me to the truth. It led me. And when I say it led me to the Father I know was always there because I felt the energy. But I had to, it took years. It took years on years, lifetime after lifetime to know, to really know the energy, that it sits. It ain't no playing about this shit. It's true. It's whatever. It's not what things are not what they seem. Let's just say that, all right? Let's just say the Aries energy is very significant, all right? That energy no one could that walked this earth, that chose to come here, could ever amount up to that energy. Motherfuckers put too much on people. Put too much on yourself to believe that this is how a person's supposed to be. This is how they were supposed to, respond, or this is how they were supposed to. No, this is a human this is a soul. I'm sorry. This is a soul having a human experience. This soul could never embody that type of kind of energy. No, I don't believe no one that ever walked this earth. I really feel like no one that ever walked this earth can embody that energy. Because Father never left us. Father never left. They can't strip you of Father. They can't strip you of Father. They can strip you of the Father that they give to you. They can strip you of the illusion of what a father is supposed to be. I don't know. But I'm not going to go on and on. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, give yourself grace, man. Somebody's grandmother, grandparent. It's this energy. Because as you are stripped from, and as you strip down and you are stripped from the illusion of being deceived and deception and all of these different things, when you choose you, you're going to need that shit. And I'm going to tell you, when you start feeling that nervousness and the energy start getting so real that you start shaking inside, that's Father. Let me see. Afterwards, negativity, despite, and more of the natural instincts begin rehabilitation. Yeah. And we are in him. Listen, let me tell you, we are in rehabilitation. Okay. Man, rehabilitation is real. Okay. Spiritual psychosis is real. I want to listen. It's real. But when you know The energy of the divine Father that's within you. It's not outside of you. It's always been in you. Ain't never left you. Never. Ain't never. This shit is different. You get nervous. You know why you get nervous? Because you feel real. You feel truth. You feel something that you ain't never fucking feel. That no man that ever walked this earth, that ever will make you walk, that will ever walk this earth, you will fucking feel. You won't feel it. They will continue to throw archetypes of what a man is supposed to be, what a man is, and deny you of what they're showing you. It's manipulation. It's a game. It's all propaganda. It's all, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, no, there's no way that a human that's having a soul, that's having a human experience, and there are good men out here. There are good men, okay? And just as well as there are good women. And you don't fucking never see them, I promise you. You don't see them on the internet. You don't see them. They are hid away because they know how sought out they are after. It take a lot to get up here and speak. I get attacked so much. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to go with the way everybody else is going. It's very easy for that. But there are some good ass men out here that may just breeze through. But you won't see them, you won't hear from them. Because you know why? Because they're within. They're going within, looking, waiting. The hermit. Waiting. 5 can be significant. 6. Looking. You know what I'm saying? For those that has chosen to not stay in the illusion. And then they help them through. They share their light. They show them that they have light. And that's when the process of healing, that's when the process of what's that saying? When the teacher show up, the student, or when the student show up, the teacher arrive. Is that what it is? It says, so true, and my mom, RIP, demonstrated standing on the real makes you resist when necessary. It says, afterwards, negativity, spite, and more. Right. And it's the, I'm telling you, y'all, this shit is all of this shit, man. Everything, the war, all of that shit that's going on out there is a reflection of what's going on in our households, of what's going on inside of us. Everything that's going on out there. The wars, all that shit. They want us to be in war with one another. The man and the woman. The sons and the mother. Our sons are having dreams and visions of offing us. And then they're reacting. They are reacting. You know what I'm talking about. They are reacting what they seen in a dream. Body snatchers. It's some shit. So you gotta be on your shit. You gotta be on your toes. Your instincts gotta be up. You gotta know. And instincts come. Where do your instincts come from? What is this? This is a mother lying. That's not a father lying up there. That's not the masculine. That is the instincts come from the mother. That's where you get your instincts from. Now, whether you honor them or not, whether you acknowledge them or not, are on you. Some males have had bad encounters with mothers, and they don't trust the instincts of the divine feminine. That's a trip. How this, yeah. Yep. You guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get a message out. Let me see. Let's just get one message, all right? And I'm gonna let you guys go. Let's do matters of the heart. I don't know. Should I matters of the heart? Matters of the heart. I've been on here for a minute. Let's do matters of the heart because I've done a lot. But y'all, this resonate. Make sure you know. I don't even want to say that right now because this shit, man. Surrender. So surrendering is significant. Okay, surrendering to the truth. Because deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Okay? Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Matter of the heart for the masculine. You being asked, and this card is right on top, to go within. Leave everything out and go within. Leave everything out. Before you make a choice, before you make a decision. Because in order to know how to recognize the energy of other energies and entities that's new, that you don't know, you have to go within. You have to strip yourself. You have to go within that sacred place alone with nothing. Nothing can go in there with you. And this is a divine attempt to show you that what you thought you knew, you don't know nothing. We don't know shit.
The soda? See it?
Mm-hmm. It says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I feel like these messages too are coming from your higher self source. Okay, because we are all divine walking being, you know, well, not everybody, but you know, but you, what? It's in the freezer, and take my stuff out the freezer too, and put in the refrigerator. It's on the door. My bad. But yeah, you guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, I'm gonna close all portals for the protection of myself and you as well. Closing all portals and yeah. I'm hearing divine intervention. People are still gullible enough to fall for this stuff. The bread. To fall for what? To fall for the lies. To fall for the false doctrines. To fall for what? What are you talking about? I feel like you're talking about yourself because you don't know. But it's okay because none of us really know. We all learning. I ain't even got it in me to argue with nobody no more. Go back and forth. I really don't. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got it. I ain't got it in me. Because it don't matter what you say. People gonna think and what they think, they gonna... It don't even matter about them. They ain't nothing. You know? I say fuck them and feed them. Dog shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they used to eating. And they want to come around you and act like they been eating, you feel me, fucking lobster and steak. When really, bitch, the only thing that you will devour is sacrifice. The sacrifice of others. Because you won't stop it. You won't stop to learn. You said, I feel you. The Lord says he knowledge. I don't know what that means. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to get up out of here, you guys. I'll see you guys in a minute. I hope this video resonate. Yeah. And know that when you come here, you are on a divine line with Source, okay? And you are protected all the way until you get up out of here. And yeah, just, you feel me? Man, just tell the truth. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. It ain't about you being honest with nobody else. It ain't about nobody else accepting you. You know what I'm saying? All that thinking in your mind that you have or that we have within ourselves of not having a mother or a father and all of this shit, and they betrayed us. No. No. That's a deception and a continuance for us to deceive ourselves. But when you know that nothing can never be taken from you, and that all is all in you, and that you are always whole, which make you holy, which make you the holy one, should nobody be able to talk you off your throne. And I'm not talking about being a king or a queen. I'm talking about you being sovereign. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you being of a royal bloodline that was taken advantage of over and over and over again for your energy, because you are an energetic field that's needed, and without you they cannot do anything. So they have to write the history. They have to write the story of the man and the woman in the way that they see fit, that will cause you to compromise your position, that will cause you to, you know what I'm saying? You see how this shit is? Because who's really telling the fucking truth? Everybody that done told the truth then got off. Everybody that done told, and I ain't gonna say everybody, I'm just saying, but many that have, you know what I'm saying? And then there are those that they know that they can't touch, like myself. But that don't mean that they haven't tried, and that don't mean that they still ain't trying, waiting for me to lose, to lose what it is. I can't. Come up over here if you want to, fucking around. You come over here fucking around if you want to, and make me mad. You make me mad. Hey, don't tell her what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make Big Mama mad. Because Big Mama don't got to touch you. Big Mama don't touch you physically. And she don't talk. She not with the propaganda. She's a woman of very few words. You didn't play with her children for way too motherfucking long. You didn't sit here and play, and you still want to fucking play in her face. You still want to sit there and do the trafficking and play in her face. Y'all some bold motherfuckers, I tell you that much. It don't look like nothing that y'all think it look like. It don't look like what y'all think it look like this time around. For these motherfuckers, and they know it. But they gotta play out the story. They gotta play out the events. They gotta play all this shit out. But we not doing that. I don't play about my kids. I do not play about my fucking kids. And the thing is you see, the motherfuckers, like, they don't These motherfuckers can't even stand on ground in the sun. These motherfuckers is underground in bunkers. They once could roam, but they no longer can roam. I'm talking about in different realms. I don't know what you expected to happen. My thing is, if they knew everything and they knew how to write everything and show everything before it happened, how the fuck they didn't know that this shit wasn't going to quite end how they thought it was going to end? Christ is Lord. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess. I won't be fucking confessing to no motherfucking body. And that's just real. I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Who is him? The world need for you all, not you, sir, whoever this is, but the world need for them to step up. Not him. Him is in them. Him is him. Him is them. Them is him. There ain't nobody else. There ain't nothing outside of you. It's you. Christ, child, the children, the child, Christ, conscious. Okay. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Is that all the messages I got? It absolutely is. And I want to say this. Anybody, any motherfucking body that hurts a child, that has any knowing of hurting a child, that turns a blind eye, any of that, and there will be consequences. This shit will end. That will end. The sacrificing of children, the pain of children, that will end. Of the woman. Okay? Okay, you guys. You guys have a nice night. It's 12:35. I was on there for heck long, but this message needed to come out. You guys are amazing. Continue on and have a beautiful rest of your night. Bye, you guys.